Thank you for stopping by my channel. Make sure you subscribe, click that bell, double click it so you get notifications on all, and while you're at it, make sure your phone has notifications turned on. Okay, I've got that water. I didn't put a lot because it doesn't take a lot. And then I'm also going to be using a large block. This is the F block. You can use a smaller one if you'd like, but I like the larger one. And what we're going to be doing is I'm going to take the lightest, and I like to go light to dark here. And I'm just going to open this guy up and kind of put some ink on there. And then I'm going to take the next one, which is some Bermuda Bay, and I'm going to ink over here, somewhat close but not overlapping. I don't want the colors to blend together. And then the last one is going to be Pacific Point, and I'm not going to put a lot on the Pacific Point only because it'll overpower the other colors, and I don't want to do that. So I've got that. I'm going to hold this up against a white background so you could see the different colors there. And then I'm going to take my watercolor paper, and you want to use the watercolor paper because it will absorb that water. And I think what I'm going to show you, I'm going to use I'm going to go ahead and just use the bag here, but I am going to fold it smaller. And then also make sure that you have some baby wipes nearby. So let's go ahead and we're going to watercolor this up. So we have our water spritzer, and we're just going to spray on here. And it's okay to add as much or as little water as you'd like. But I'm going to go ahead, and I've got a little bit of air that's in there, so it's not going to push my fingers down. Okay. You could blow up and cinch that so that you definitely have some air in there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold this like this, and I'm going to literally do that. I'm going to smush it. We've got that, and then we're going to smush that down. We're going to smush it down again. Then we're going to come over and grab some other color here, and we're going to smush that down. And you just keep smushing until you get the effect that you like. And we're going to do a little bit lighter up there. And I am liking that. So you can move that out of the way, let it dry. We still have enough if you wanted to get another piece. Let me just show you here. I'm using the Fluid 100 watercolor paper, and since I have that, I'm just going to let that sit right there for a minute. We're going to grab a whole entire piece. I'm not going to use it right now, but I love those colors so much that I'm going to go ahead and, well, hopefully here, grab a piece. There we go. And we're going to make some for later. So I'm grabbing that, and we're going to put that down there, and we're going to smush it on down there. Get it however you would like. Look at those great colors. And I think I'm going to save this one for my live class. Oh yeah, definitely. There we go. And I've used all of that up. And then you could just put it in the trash. This will save. And look at how pretty that is. And you could see those colors blending right there. So pretty. All right, we are going to let this guy dry, and then I will be back and we'll finish this card up. Okay, it is all nice and dry. I'm going to bring my Stamparatus in, and I wanted to show you, I'm not going to put it completely in the corner. I'm actually going to line it up right here with the edge of that first dot and keep that there. And then I can go right over here and make sure that stays in place. That keeps that flat because the watercolor does blend just a little bit. And I have positioned this where I want them. And now that I'm looking, I decide, is that exactly where I want it? Or do I want to move it a little bit? And I think we're pretty good. I think I'm going to move this guy up just a little bit to be more in that real puddle there. Oh yeah. And then we can move it down. And the reason I don't have it straight up against here is because I want this kind of close to the edge, and it's already a thicker stamp. So with that thicker stamp, I'm going to take this piece off. And that is for the photopolymer, but still, ooh, be careful, don't let those touch. So I'm going to set that up. And again, I'm happy with that second line in there. And then when I put this down, it is nice and flat. Okay, so the reason I'm doing a stamp positioner is because I'm going to be using some Memento ink. And it is watercolor, so it may not be 100% filled in. And I want that to be filled in. So I'm going to take the Memento ink. And I find that I can smooth it like this to really get it on and then tap it. And I get it really, really inked up. Now I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to do this multiple times. I'm just going to push that down, give it a little bit of time to dissipate. Yeah, so see how that did not go completely in there, and it looks cute, don't get me wrong, I like it, but I'm going to go over it again on both of them. And I'm still leaving it undone because I'm pretty sure I'm still going to need to use this again. And I love this positioner because you can go over multiple times. And then I will show you there are techniques. So we've got most of this done. We definitely have a nice outline. We're just, again, adding some ink in there. So excited that this is a technique. You'll be able to come back, check out my blog, and watch it whenever you'd like. Because I'm going to have additional techniques on here, I can tell. And this is why. I have the some holes in there. But all I need to do is take out a basic black marker, and I can fill in those holes. So if I want that S to be completely filled in, you just go ahead and fill in those little holes. Same here, you want them to be shaded in, just shade those holes in, and you're going to be good to go. Give it a really good silhouette there. You can make her hair longer with something like this. It's just so easy to do that. So we're going to fill this in, and then after we're done, I'm going to go ahead and show you how we position that. So I'm really liking this. I really do. I think what I'm going to do actually is just color in this part a little bit more because I like it a lot. I really like it. Just color in some of these. But I like the effect that I'm actually getting. So, you tell me, would you like to see it in completely black? And that's what's nice. If that's what you want, then you just do it. You do whatever you'd like. So I'm going to put a nice line there. Oh, I love it. I am going to leave that just as is because I love that color showing through. So let's go ahead and build this. I'm going to take out and clean this real quick because you don't want this to get everywhere. All right. So I hope you guys are liking these little Technique Tuesdays. I'm having fun making them, especially being able to, you know, put the information on my blog so that you have all the cuts and everything that you can make your own cards. All right, we're going to get out our base here, and I put a black base and then a whisper white, and I'm going to use the Stamp and Seal. And we're just going to nice and easy go right across there. And I really, now that I understand how this Stamp and Seal works, you do not have to push hard at all, and it just goes on there so smoothly. And I'm going to take this, and this is a very little teeny tiny border, very small border. But I wanted to have that border to keep that nice and flat down there. So I'm going to move this away for a moment. We're going to take this guy and we're going to fold him over the base of our card, and this is a Whisper White Thick that I'm using. And then we're going to go ahead and we are going to get out some Stampin' Dimensionals, and we're going to give a little bit of dimension because really this is a very basic card. So we're going to use quite a bit of these. And these are dimensionals that came in my paper pumpkin pack. So I do not worry about how much is being used. In fact, I put quite a bit on there because it is watercolor paper and I want it to move up. And can you believe I still have not found my paper piercer? I'm missing 2 items. I'm missing my paper piercer and I'm missing my daisy punch. Those 2 items. Now I do have a couple paper piercers that pick your what's it called? The pick a tool. I don't remember the name of it. I have one right here. Let me see. Take your pick tool. I do have one. It's in here, but this is going to one of my Paper Pumpkin subscribers this month because, as you know, when you're a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, I send a tool randomly to one. Oh, I did not. Oh, I'm going to try and get it off here. I'm not going to. It's a handmade card. It's off by just a little bit, but I'm okay with it because look at how pretty that is. But this is the smushing technique. I'm going to take a picture of it with the pieces shining through, and then I'm going to color it all in and make it completely silhouette for you. And you let me know down below which is your favorite. If you want the dimensions for this, go to beautyandthestamper.com. If you wanted to buy anything that's in this video, again, go to jeanpiersanti.stampinup.net. You can also get there through beautyandthestamper.com. All right, beauties, have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!
Youngtown,